Hey y'all, welcome to Horrible Gaming. My name is Nora, and on today's video we are playing some Disney Dreamlight Valley. So today I am revamping and just redoing my Dazzle beach completely. I'm really excited about this too because we're finally making use of the new beach house that we just got in the premium shop. Now as I add on to the Dazzle beach location, I will definitely record it and do some decorating streams of course in the build process, but I don't have enough materials to do like a full-on series right now, so we're just gonna work on it as I get inspired and as I get enough resources. So with all that being said, I was hoping to do a little bit more around the fountain plaza that we did in today's video, but I just didn't have enough pathing and I ran out of a lot of stuff. So maybe we'll finish this location on another video or maybe a live stream. Regardless, I hope that today's video brings you some inspiration, and of course I hope that y'all get some wonderful ideas from it. I wasn't actually originally planning to do the beach house today, but many of you kept asking for ideas with it, so here we are. Hopefully I delivered something y'all really enjoy. I actually originally had Stitch's home over here, but I ended up moving it over to Skull Rock Island just because I felt like that was such a cute location for his house, but I really wanted this location to be for the beach house, especially since it's my own home. I want to make sure that I have it in a location that I'm really happy with. I just really love these grass patches so much on the beach. I think they're really cute and they just add a really fun detail. So my plan eventually with that little circular grass patch is to do like a little campfire sitting area. I just thought that was a really fun detail to add over here, but right now I am basically focusing on the front layout in front of the beach house. I really want to kind of go for a yard sort of style with the fencing over here, and then eventually I'll do a couple of sitting areas and also just, you know, make it functional as possible. I don't know about y'all, but I just find Dazzle Beach really difficult to decorate in. I don't know, I just really struggle with this biome, so I tend to avoid it. So when many of you were asking for some ideas with the new beach house, I was kind of like nervous about doing this just because I do really struggle with this biome, but I had so much fun creating this build for y'all today, and I hope it definitely inspires somebody out there. So now that I have my main beach yard layout done, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this little pebble walkway in front of the house. I'm gonna kind of like, you know, place these at different angles just to make it look really natural and kind of like a curved effect. Eventually this is gonna connect over to the bordered Dazzle Beach pathing that we get, and that's where also my little well plaza is gonna be too. So if you're recreating this build, just know where the blue hammock is, that's actually where my little sitting area is going to be with that campfire. I ended up changing that last minute. However, if you do like how that looks, you can totally keep that. Before I continue adding any more details, I'm gonna go ahead and decorate this Lilo and Stitch picnic table, and that was another thing that I actually relocated too. I ended up actually putting that on the right side of my little pebble path, and over there I actually ended up moving my workbench just to make it a little bit more functional because I wanted to hide that workbench, but obviously I need it close to my home just because I want this build to be as functional as possible. So just keep that in mind. I did make those changes during the build process. Anyways, when I was building, I thought that this little log item would look so cute by our campfire spot just because every time that I went camping on the beach, we would use the driftwood and logs on there as little sitting areas. So I wanted to incorporate that onto this build just as a little, you know, tribute to my childhood. And then we're gonna go ahead and also relocate these beach towels into a different location. Originally I had them over here, but I ended up filling actually this whole location up with greenery. And don't worry, you can still go around it and access all these locations because we can walk near the edge of the water. Again, I wanted to make sure this was really nicely decorated but also fully functional. Anyways, after a few final details, please excuse the weather. I absolutely hate the rain so much in this game, but this is the final look of this location for my beach house. So now I'm going to start the little plaza area for my fountain. Now I actually really struggled with this location because it's so hard to get things to center and just line up in this game, just like Animal Crossing. I swear, what is it with creators not making things center on games? It drives me absolutely mad. So I did my best with what I could with the fountain. It's not completely centered, but it works totally fine. I actually really struggled with this layout, so bear with me as I make minor adjustments through the plaza build process, but this is basically the layout so far. Don't worry, I know that the bushes are kind of off-centered right now. I do adjust this later on. I'm gonna frame all the sides with different stages of palm trees, and then we're gonna decorate with some little tiny pieces of greenery on the outskirts of our bushes. But this is how our layout is starting starting to look. Like I said, I did have to adjust this quite a bit to kind of get the look I was hoping for, so bear with me as I make all these adjustments throughout the build process, but I am really excited with how all this is turning out. And then eventually we're going to connect these different ways to transition from the well to the path in front of my house too. So our plaza is pretty much done. I'm going to add a few more details into the location, but the main layout is fully finished. As you can see, I ran out of the pathing, so obviously the outer parts are not quite done yet, but if you have any ideas on what we should do, probably on the right side of this, let me know. I was thinking of maybe possibly adding Stitch's home over there, but if y'all have a better idea, definitely let me know. Anyways, before today's video ends, we're gonna do a final walkthrough on how everything turned out. I hope that today's build brought you some Disney Dreamlight Valley inspiration, and with that being said, thank you so much for watching and have a horrible day. I'll see you next video. A huge thank you to all of our channel members. Thank you so much for supporting me as a creator. Just your support in general means the absolute world to me. I also want to say thank you so much for 40k subs on the channel. That is a number I never imagined I would ever see, so thank you again also for that huge milestone.